Your car's feeling a little sluggish and you're wondering, should I get a turbo next time or just stick with a regular engine? Let's talk about it. I'm Tom, this is Car Justify, and today we're breaking down turbocharged versus naturally aspirated engines, what they actually mean, how they behave, and which one's going to be a better fit for you. Now, if you've ever driven a car that suddenly pulls harder when you hit the gas, chances are that thing's got a turbo. Turbos are great for squeezing out extra power, especially in smaller engines, but they're not always the answer for every driver. I've had folks come in with turbo cars expecting race car performance, and then wonder why it feels jumpy in traffic. So let's start by looking at what makes a turbocharged engine tick. A turbo works by using the exhaust gases, the stuff that normally just shoots out your tailpipe, to spin a turbine. That turbine then compresses the air going into your engine. More air means more power. Sounds cool, right? And it is, but it also means you've got more moving parts. And more parts? More chances something breaks. I've replaced turbo actuators, wastegates, boost solenoids, you name it. So if you're planning to keep the car a long time, that's something to keep in mind. Now compare that to a naturally aspirated engine. No turbo, no supercharger, just good old-fashioned airflow. It's simpler, easier to work on, and usually a bit more predictable. What you feel under your foot is what the engine's doing. No delay, no surprises. This is the kind of engine I recommend for folks who don't want to worry about extra maintenance or live in hot climates where turbos tend to get a little cranky. That being said, turbos have come a long way. Fuel economy is a big reason manufacturers love them. A little 1.5-liter turbo can deliver the same power as a 2.4-liter non-turbo, but with better mileage. If you're commuting a lot and want some pep without guzzling gas, that combo can really work. But just know that in stop-and-go traffic, or if you're towing anything heavy, turbos can feel a bit overworked. I've had folks tow small trailers with their turbo cars and come in asking why the engine feels strained. It's just not built for that kind of constant load. Another thing, turbo lag. That's the slight delay between hitting the gas and feeling the power. Some newer cars have pretty much eliminated it, but it's still there. It's not dangerous or anything, just something to get used to. I had a buddy trade in his naturally aspirated V6 for a turbo 4-cylinder, and he kept saying, "It feels fast, eventually." Made me laugh, but he's not wrong. If you're into mods and tuning, turbocharged engines give you way more room to play. You can crank up the boost, reflash the ECU, add an intercooler, sky's the limit. Naturally aspirated engines? Not so much. You'll need serious hardware changes to get more horsepower, and even then, gains are usually small. So if you're the type who likes to tinker on weekends, turbo might be your playground. On the flip side, if you're looking for reliability and you're not chasing power, naturally aspirated is hard to beat. Fewer components, fewer failure points, and generally longer lifespans if you keep up with oil changes and basic maintenance. A lot of older Toyotas and Hondas, still running strong today, are naturally aspirated, and they just keep going. Alright, so let's wrap this up. If you want more power from a smaller engine, better fuel economy, and don't mind the occasional repair bill down the line, turbo's a solid bet. If you prefer simple, reliable, and a more natural throttle feel, go naturally aspirated. Either way, make sure the engine matches how you drive. That's the real key. Hope this helped clear things up a bit. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you want more straight talk car tips. I'm Tom from Car Justify. See you next time.